The purpose of this video is to look at a variety of different types of trips that can be used by schools, local sites, factory trips, working museums and zoo/farm trips. We aim to highlight the worth of these trips creatively as part of the curriculum and how through various activities they can help to engage children within learning across the many subjects.
This video was shot in the middle of my local town of Tamworth. According to School Search, there are 86 primary schools within a 5-mile radius of this site, demonstrating that there are many great field trip opportunities right on your doorstep. Your local area is full of interesting places that your pupils will enjoy visiting. These local sites are just as valuable in supporting the curriculum as national sites. Using local sites means that a place could be visited more than once by the school or supported with family visits. And as you will see and hear throughout this video, have a big impact on children's learning. Local rivers, canals and nature reserves all allow for great learning opportunities in a safe, well-planned and exciting environment. More importantly, using local facilities can cut the cost of field trips to a minimum, cutting down on coach fares and entrance fees.
One example of a field trip that fits into the thematic creative curriculum is Cadbury World, which fits easily into the widely used chocolate theme. This trip illustrates perfectly how field trips can help foster children's engagement in the wider curriculum, as advocated by Melba. Although this type of trip can work out expensive, some schools have used the theme to raise money through cake or chocolate sales, with the children setting up a business in school to sell homemade chocolate cakes to fund the trip. Linking into design and technology curriculum, the children had to use their math skills in a real-life context to work out budgets for ingredients and work out how much they should charge to raise the minimum amount. As detailed by De Freitas, the understanding of the worth of these transferable skills and knowledge is important for children's development and the use of maths in the real world. During the trip, the children are able to learn about the history of chocolate, starting with its use by the Aztecs and the exporting of it to the rest of the world and the development of the chocolate industry. Not only this, but through a fantastic presentation, they are told about the development of the Cadbury company and the surrounding Bourneville area, which developed directly as a result of the housing needs of the company's workforce. This of course fits into the history curriculum, encompassing world, British and local history elements that can be followed up on when the children are back in class. Links that can be made to literacy through this trip are through the classic children's book by Roald Dahl, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, which could be used for a shared reading throughout the topic, as suggested by Ryan. However, more directly to the trip, children can use the knowledge that they pick up about the process of chocolate making to create instructional texts. This can also link into the science curriculum, looking at the changes that happen to chocolate when it is heated and cooled. Towards the end of the tour, children are able to see the different packaging designs that have been used throughout the years, which can be used back at school within art, with the children designing their own chocolate wrappers. During this point of the trip, they will also see and hear the various TV advertisements that the company has used throughout its life. The songs and music in these could then be used as part of the music curriculum when back at school.
Class field visits can provide the opportunity for children to experience parts of the curriculum in a way that is otherwise difficult in the classroom. Different types of field visit can inspire children in different ways, and there are many locations available for class visits that are beneficial across the curriculum. Bliss Hill, as a part of the Ironbridge Gorge Museum Trust, is a good example of a location that offers the chance for cross-curricular learning that can be taken back to the classroom. As a small mock Victorian village in the Industrial Revolution, it is a prime destination for a history class field visit with other learning opportunities due to its more relaxed nature as a museum, something that Falk and Deerking support. Real-life situations recreated such as shops and services help to inspire children in different subject areas. Shops, a post office and a bank provide the scope for learning in numeracy to take place using money. This learning can take place on the field visit and back in the classroom around topics on money and conversion. There is also opportunity for learning in art and design to take place through visiting a candle making factory, printing shop, toy making shop and a general drapers and outfitters. These attractions in the field visit can provide inspiration for cross-curricular learning back in the classroom, linking history and art through a topic on the Victorians. Dramatic reenactments that happen on the streets of the village throughout the day can provide the inspiration for cross-curricular links to be made through history, literacy and drama and then implemented in the classroom. All of the different attractions that are available to experience during the visit can guarantee inspiration for learning to take place in history. However, it is the variety of attractions that help them to be an inspiration for cross-curricular learning. First-hand experience of this field visit being used as inspiration during a Victorians topic has showed me that it can be a valuable source of inspiration to get the Victorians topic across to children, as well as inspiring across the curriculum. This is something that the National Union of Teachers agrees with, stating in a recent study that in addition to being beneficial to teaching and learning, field trips that have a clear cross-curricular links are invaluable across a range of subjects. Field visits that incorporate cross-curricular learning are a very useful tool that can be used in order to enhance the teaching and learning taking place in the school across the curriculum.
Located on the Pershall Road, 2 miles south of Birmingham City Centre, the Birmingham Nature Centre homes a wide range of animals, both European and from across the world, providing children with the chance to view and experience animals they would not necessarily encounter in their everyday lives. The Nature Centre is gradually changing this focus from a collection of various animals to housing endangered species and focusing on animal conservation and captive breeding programmes. This allows for debate and discussion about a variety of topics, providing teachers with links to citizenship and geography, hot topics of the new 2014 curriculum. The positives of field visits and practical learning in science is supported by more than 30 years of research. For example, the Space Project of 1990, which shows that learning in science is most effective when children are able to see the relevance of the science they are learning and when it is meaningful to them. A trip to the Nature Centre allows children to reflect on how science influences our lives and the lives of others. A trip to the Nature Centre allows children to reflect on how science influences our lives and the lives of others. A field visit allows children to visually and practically see the differences between animals. They could even design their own animal back in the classroom and explain the body parts of these animals and why and what they are used for. During school placement, a hot topic focus for me was animals, and the children had the opportunity to design their own habitats using a variety of materials such as Lego, paint and wood. This activity proved very successful, with the learning objectives for the identification of habitats being achieved by all children. Another idea could be the creation of fact files. We also created an animal display using a water hole as a central feature, subsequently discussing water as a life source in science. These links with geography help the children to initiate links with other places in the world, giving them the chance to explore different environments, climates and habitats elsewhere.